Hello, welcome back again to my channel. On today's tutorial I'll be making this lovely blouse with collar neck. Thank you for always tuning into my channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Turn your notification bell on so as to get notified each time I upload new videos. Now let's get into it, guys. Here is the fabric I'm using. I'm going to be using this lovely duchess material, as you can see. So I will be taking my shoulder to shoulder measurement, which is 16 inches divided by 2, which is 8 inches. So if you want it to be extra, just like you see this other armless here, you can add extra 2 inches, which I'll be doing later on. So now I'll be taking my neck depth. For the back neck depth, I'll take 1 inches, and for the front neck depth, I'll be taking 6 to 7 inches. So now I'll take 6 inches. You can actually take more because I'll be adding extra to it before cutting out, when cutting out my bias. So now I'll take my neck width, which is 3 inches. Then I will connect it now with my pattern master to the neck depth. So now, which is the back neck depth, I'm connecting it to the neck width. So I'll curve it like so. And then after doing this, now I will add extra extra half inches to this neckline, which will give me 3.5 inches. So I will do that now, and then I will also be connecting it to the neck depth, as you can see me doing here. So after doing that, I'll be going down on the shoulder to the end of the top now, which is 25 inches. As you can see, that will be the length of my blouse. So I'm just trying to rearrange it because of the fabric I'm using is a bit shaking. So I'll be connecting this now, which is from my neck width to the front neck depth, which is 6 inches. So I'll be adding extra 2 inches to it later. And this is a V-neck shape, as you can see. So now I will also be aligning it properly so it is well detailed. Doing that, the next thing I will be doing is taking the round bust measurement, which is 39 inches. So I'll divide that into four, whatever it gives me, I'll put it there, and then I'll add extra 1.5 inches. So now if you want to do it in the way that is so harmless, you can just go down after taking your 1 inch slope from here, as you can see me doing here. So you will take your armhole curve down, which is 7 inches. You know it is an armless top, so that it will fit around your armhole. So that is where you'll be taking your bust measurement from, just as you can see me doing here. So now I'll take my pattern master, and then I'll be connecting it from the shoulder now to where I just outlined, which is the bust line. So that's if you want to make it a an armless, so this is just for the armless. If you're going for the armless, so you just connect it from the half of the armhole, which is 4 inches down, and then that will be all for the armless. But I will be adding this whole length, which is from that end there to this other side. So I'll just extend the 1 inches, which is for the slope. I'll just extend it to this area, to the end there, from the neck width downwards to the end of the shoulder of this blouse, as you can see me what I just did now. So that is 1 inches down. So that's how I'm going to be doing my, which is this armhole. So now I'll be taking from that end there to the down part, which is 8 inches, and this includes my sewing allowance for the sleeve, so I'll be connecting it straight down, shaping it to meet with the upper hip line, which is the end of the blouse I'm making. So now I'll be taking my scissors now and cut this out now. Yeah, so after cutting that out, the next thing I'll be doing is taking my shoulder to the bust line, which is 8 inches, to achieve that back side, as you can see on the screen. So now I'll take the back now, which is the back of the bodice I'm cutting. I will trace out from this end here, from the shoulder parts. I'll cut it out. Now remember, this is just the back neckline, so I will trace out from the shoulder line. Now I will trace it out to this other side before cutting it out. So as you can see me doing, I already chalked it, so I will be cutting that area out now. This is the area I'll be cutting it straight down. Can you see it? So I'll be cutting it straight down to meet with that end there. So I'll take my pattern master and then I'll connect it on a straight line and I'll cut it out. After doing that now, I will place my bodice, which is the front bodice, on the back body. So you can see I already made an extension of 1.5 inches wide on fold. So you can see also this is the joining I'll be using, which is 1/2 inch to join both the up and the down part together. So now what I will do, I will be cutting out this V shape for the front neck line. So you can see after cutting it out, you can see how lovely this looks already. So I will take the back now, which is the upper side of the back line, and I will be joining it together with this using 0.4 inches to sew the shoulder down. So this is how I would be doing it. I'll take it to my sewing machine and I'll join that two areas together. After joining it together, as you can see how lovely this looks. So the next thing I'll be doing now is joining the down part of the back bodice to the upper side. So to achieve that now, I'll be placing both the front upper side and the down parts right side facing right side, as you can see me doing here. So I already notched the center part of the upper side, then I'll just secure it down with the pin side by side. So the leftovers, which is the 2.5 inches, 3 inches that I left as excess the other time, this is what I'll be using to make the pleats for the back side of this pattern I'm making. So now this is me, I'm just trying to secure it down with the pin. And I'll flip it to the right side now. As you can see how beautiful this looks already without even sewing it. So now I'll go to my machine and then I'll stitch it down with 1/2 inch, and then I'll come back and show you all how it is. So now here is it after stitching it down. As you can see how lovely that looks. You can see how beautiful this looks already, very beautiful, and so fine. So now it's time to cut out the collar. For the collar, I'll be measuring from the center back neckline across the shoulder line, which is 6 inches. Then I'll stop it here. All the measurement is 6 inches, as you can see. So I will take my scissors now and then I will notch this particular place. You can as well go down, but I will be leaving my as 6 inches, so making it 12 inches wide. So now take these straps I'm having here. This is 7 inches wide and I will be trimming out the excess. Then after trimming this out now, I'll fold it. So just watch me the way I'm doing here. So it's not really magic. If you pay attention, you will get it, right? So now I'll fold it in two. This is 3.5 inches, as you can see. So I'll fold that now in two, and I'll be measuring 6 inches. Remember, it's also folded into two before I measured it the last time. So I'll measure 6 inches, and then I'll add extra half an inch for the joining of the collar together. So now I'm just trying to zoom it in so you can see it better. So this is 6.5 inches, as you can see. I'll mark out that area, and then this is extra 2 inches for the extension of the collar stand I'm making. So I'll outline that now, and then I'll take my scissors and cut it out, and that will be all for the collar. Then to attach it now to the top, so what I will do is taking my pattern master, and then I will place it like so. Remember, your back line is curvy, when the neckline is curvy, so I will just take my chalk, and then I'll curve it using my pattern master, and then I will trim this out now because your neckline is not really straight. So just to avoid any gaping at the upper area, so that's why I had to curve it like so. So the next thing I'll be doing is aligning both the back sides and the front side together, from the shoulder line, the sides, from the shoulder line to the armhole curve, which is 8 inches. Remember, I said 8 inches the last time. So I'll measure that now, and then I'll shape it like so, just to give it a guide for the from the bust line down to the waistline. Then I will cut it to meet up with the down of the blouse. So that will be all for the cutting part. So what I will do now, I'll go to the machine. The first thing I will do, I'll sew this the armhole using my bias tape. Then after doing that, I'll maintain half an inch downwards to the end of the blouse, and then I'll come and show you all. So here is it. As you can see, I already made this bias tape around the sleeve part, which is the sleeve opening, as you can see. So when I finished doing that, I went in by half an inch downwards, and finished it up with half an inch for the closing. So here is the neckline. So I had to finish it up also with a bias, and then I secured the v-neck just to make sure it's accurate. So now the collar, what I did for the collar, I stitched it down by the side. This is opening, so I will be trimming it out just to make sure that the shape comes out sharp. So now I'll be showing you guys how to install this before sewing. So now you start from this end here. So as you can see, you start on the right side, facing right side of the collar, which is one part of the collar facing the right side of your clothes. So now this is the neckline. As you can see, I notched both the center of the collar and the center of the neckline for the blouse. So now I'm just following it accurately. As you can see, the two notches are accurate. Then I'm just guiding it with my pin, so you can see how accurate that looks. So make sure it aligns together before making it, and then when you finish doing that, you stitch it, and then you fold it in like so, and then you top stitch it, and that will be all for this collar for the joining part. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. Turn your notification bell on so as to get notified each time I upload new videos. Until I see you again in the next one, guys. Bye.